On her wedding day in 1947, Princess Elizabeth wore another relic from her German ancestors, the Hanoverian fringe tiara.
The tiara that Princess Elizabeth wore is known as the Hanoverian tiara, and it was in fact designed and made in 1830 for Queen Victoria. It was made of old diamonds from the time of George III, and it was creating this wonderful, quite spiky tiara, quite high, which can also be worn as a necklace, interestingly enough. The royal family are very, very, very good with their jewellery. They can be worn for lots of different things. Anyway, Queen Victoria had it made in 1830 and left it to the crown, and Queen Mary wore it. There are pictures of Queen Mary wearing it. And then Princess Elizabeth wore it for her wedding because it was lent to her by her mother. On Princess Elizabeth's wedding day, two unforeseen things occurred. One was that the beautiful Hanoverian tiara, diamond tiara, actually the frame broke, which is a nightmare situation for anybody. But of course, unlike anybody, she did in fact have the court jeweller standing by, but in his workshop. And he had to be sent for double swift to come and mend the thing. And I think she was very, very nervous and had to be reassured by her mother. And also, she wanted to wear the double row, the famous double row of pearls, which had been given to her by her parents, by her father, I think in particular, on her wedding day. And they were on display with the rest of the royal presence, which was extremely awkward. So in a London which was paralysed with traffic problems, her newly appointed private secretary, John Colville, was dispatched across London to get this priceless pearls and somehow get them back to Buckingham Palace. But he couldn't get back. Once he'd actually persuaded them to give him the pearls, I imagine sharp words were spoken, he had to commandeer one of the royal limousines belonging to King Haakon of Norway to somehow get through and give them to the bride-to-be.